Welcome to Bangkok Venue Talk. Today we're at the Pullman Bangkok Grande Sukhumvit and I'm with an icon of the meetings and incentives industry who, if you don't know his name, you haven't been working in the business events sector, Nigel Gaunt. So we're very lucky to have Nigel with us. Welcome, Nigel.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Nigel, now I've known you through various guises in Mint and evenore. I think you set up Forum Group and you were with Starwood. What are you up to at the moment? Because I heard you're with AXSIA.
Right, so AXSIA Organization is a new business and it takes me back to that period when I was with ITT Sheraton and Starwood, and I've joined a number of hotel colleagues or former colleagues in a consulting firm. So we have offices in New Zealand, Australia and Singapore, and we're consulting to both hotel owners and hotel operators around asset optimization or making their enterprises more successful.
And with the hospitality industry, what do you see as the main challenges and trends that we're facing?
You know, the challenges are definitely around rate or lack of. You know, you've been involved for many years in the MICE industry, and you know that nowadays that's probably the most cherished segment of business. The leisure business has been decimated by online travel agents and the booking.coms and the luxury escapes of this world who've really driven rate down. And of course corporate has become increasingly rate driven. So it's actually coming right back round full circle to focusing on business events, incentive travel, corporate meetings and events that really is actually premium business for hotels. And hotels nowadays are building more and more meeting space and function space. So to maximise that asset as well, they're coming back to good old MICE.
You've been coming to Bangkok for many, many years. On this recent trip that you're in Bangkok now, have you seen any changes? What's your take on Bangkok for 2019?
Well, I have to say, finally, I think the traffic is starting to become bearable. It's not easy here, but I think the SkyTrain and other public transport infrastructure that's continuing to be built is really helping. Around the Sukhumvit area, there's some fantastic product. And of course, you know, Bangkok is only one part of Thailand. You know, that you're the envy of people in Singapore and Hong Kong who have a single city destination. You've got a whole country. So it's not just Bangkok, it's the entire country that you've got with increasing amounts of infrastructure being developed, better resorts, better road systems, etc. So I think Bangkok's obviously still the beating heart of Thailand, but there's a lot more going on here now.
But we're not seeing the volume of business events out of Australia that we used to see. Do you think there's a case of been there, done that? Or is the industry cyclical and we could see a renewed wave of interest in Thailand? You're in Australia a lot of the time.
Yep.
What do you see as the perception of Thailand as a business events destination?
Well, to answer the first part of your question in terms of getting more business out of, say, Australia,
yes,
it's not just it's a cyclical thing. It is the fact that there's been a major shift of spend by banks and insurance companies away from large incentive travel programs, for example, because the regulations now prevent non-cash benefits such as incentive travel rewards being offered to people in banking and finance and insurance. So that's a huge piece that's been removed. It's been replaced to some extent by some of the network sales organisations, not just from Australia now, but I think now in India and China they've got vast spending power, you know, the Amways of this world and many others like it. But no, look, I think that Thailand has to recognise that yes, there's been a shift in the type of organisations that are spending, but you know, you can't stop promoting. TSEB and TICA and all of these other bodies that you've got here in Thailand just have to keep spending more and more in order to compete.
So Bangkok for you 2019 compared to 20 years ago, thumbs up, thumbs down or not sure?
No, thumbs up,
yeah.
Without doubt. It's definitely a positive outlook, definitely more opportunity than there was 20 years ago, less problems than there was 20 years ago. You've got a stable government, you've got security well taken care of, so people are looking for a safe destination. And I think that that's also very much a part of it. And I think people regard Thailand as a very secure and safe destination.
Nigel Gaunt from AXSIA, thank you for having a conversation with us today. And thank you for watching Bangkok Venue Talk.